Did you know in Space Station 14, microwaving your ID card can have 3 different effects? You have about a 15% chance of burning the card and making it useless, 25% chance of losing an access, but the rest of the time you can gain an access. Not guaranteed that on the good rolls you will gain access, but it is more likely than not. So all you do is you find a microwave, you can set it to instant, and the second you press start, it will microwave the ID card. And as you can see, I lost my ID card instantly. And it's gambling. You probably deserve this outcome. But if we observe it without... You're kidding me. What the fuck are the odds? If it says it made a weird noise, that means you either gained a new access or you at least didn't lose any. In this case, I gained Chapel. Now, you will have no real way of checking what IDs you actually gained, unless you have access to an ID card computer with a more privileged card in it. So you're kind of on your own of figuring out what accesses you actually end up stealing. But there are ways to min-max this. Min-max is probably the wrong word. There's ways to avoid this randomness. As you can see, gain Theater. But due to the fact you have a 50% chance of killing your card and 25% chance of deleting something, it's pretty unlikely you gain too many accesses. Of course, there's always perfect RNG and you can literally work your way up to AA. I have seen that happen. It does happen. Here's how we can manage this better. The P-Tech, which can be found in all Hops offices, actually has 15 ID cards by default. There's 5 ID cards in the P-Tech and then 5 in each PDA, which are 15 PDAs total. So, if you somehow manage to break into Hops and you want to steal something, you can hack the P-Tech, emag it, whatever, and take the PDAs and IDs out of them. Or, probably the safer option, you go to Cargo, you type in PDA, and the personnel crate will come with a box of IDs, and for PDAs, there will be 8 IDs in total for only $1,000. Syndicate agents and Nukies also have 2 ways of getting ID cards without having to steal them. You can spend 3 telecrystals on an agent ID card, which is just a passenger card, but can copy other accesses and fake itself as other IDs, as the description says. This is very, very necessary in order to actually guarantee get higher levels of access, is use an agent card, because the agent card lets you copy from previous IDs. So with this, you can just kind of make a master key without actually having to steal it from anyone important or kill them. And the cheaper option, which is interesting, this is under the Pointless tab, is you could buy the Clown Costume Duffel Bag for 2 telecrystals, because inside there's a Clown PDA, which has its own use. There actually is a service headset too, which for Nukies especially, this could be very useful. So you could just keep buying these bundles, which has no contraband in it at all, and just keep microwaving them. And every time you microwave it, you just scan it with your agent card. And the clown card actually does have maintenance and theater by default, so you are stealing maintenance access and the clown access. So as you can see, gain new access. What I get? I have chemistry and chapel now, and you can probably figure it out from here. You just keep microwaving it, keep scanning it until you burn out the clown card. On board the Nuki ship, there is a microwave, and Nuki spawn with an ID card that only has Syndicate access on it, which, I mean, is pretty important, but if you buy an Agent ID card, this lets you save some telecrystal while gaining additional access. The Agent card can be pretty useful. So again, the Agent card is under Utility for 3 telecrystals. So you can just instantly copy this old card, and now you can take the time to stick it in the microwave and just keep cooking it and gaining access for free. And of course, you can also use your teammates' ID cards and just keep making basically master keys, as many as you want. Agent IDs are pretty cheap, and these cards are useless if you're buying the agent ID. What's nice about the agent ID card as well is you can fake you're having a job icon. That will help security just not instantly notice you that are out of place, especially if you're doing something like stealth ops. You need agent ID cards basically. And it stops Borgs from attacking you, because Borgs, as of right now, do not attack anyone with job icons. So you can use the agent ID card to avoid having to fight Borgs. Also might make it easier to emag them if you want to make your own little army on station. Whatever, that's enough about strategies. And I know there's going to be an uptick in people microwaving their IDs. If you get your ID burnt into a crisp, you deserve it. Thank you for watching.